What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is NONPFIXION, and this is RealFansSports, and this is my co-host and partner, Levels. And we are here for the 2022 NFL playoff predictions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So coming up first, 3:30 Saturday, we have the Las Vegas Raiders versus Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals have been so hot lately. Jamar Chase breaking records. Joey B having his first true chance in the NFL. Last playoff appearance that Cincinnati's had, it was in 1991 before the text message. We couldn't text and say that Cincinnati won a playoff game. So I think Cincinnati Bengals home crowd is going to be electric. I think the Raiders are going to have a hard time facing them. And then also, Chad Ochocinco is going to send in a McDonald's catering order to kind of help fuel the team up. I got Cincinnati winning the first game against the Raiders.
It's funny that you mentioned Chad Ochocinco, who actually one of his favorite players is Hunter Renfrow. So with that being said, I can't go against my boys. So, with the number 6 passing offense in the league right now, I got to go with the Raiders. A person that we haven't used, D-Jax, is going to have a great game. Wall is going to have a great game. Hunter Renfrow is going to put him in a blender. But definitely going to go with the Raiders. Hands down, Raiders going to win. Our story is not finished. Yannick Ngakoue and Max Crosby is going to make their names known even more tonight.
I like it. I think the Raiders have something to prove, but I think their story is going to end this season. We'll see next year. So now we're going to go into the next game, 7:15 tonight, Saturday. New England versus Buffalo. It's going to be a cold one, 4-degree weather up in Buffalo. Now we're going to see 2 top defensive matchups, but I think Buffalo has the upper hand right now. New England has a hurt Damian Harris. Harris has been considered questionable, so he may play, but he's been the foundation of that team. And I know Bill Belichick has been the leader, and he has one of the best coaches and developing coaches for any player in the league. But I think Buffalo is going to get the win. I think their offense is going to be too strong for New England, and I think Buffalo is going to go ahead and take this victory over New England once again, back-to-back.
Oh, yeah, I think, weather in this game doesn't really play a factor since both teams are technically cold weather teams. But statistically, the Bills are just better. They're better in every category. Offensive, defensive, they're 1st and 5th. Passing and rushing, they're 9th and 6th. Yes, it's hard to go against Belichick, but we've been saying this whole season, the one thing Belichick doesn't have that he's always had is Brady. So in this game, I'm going with the Bills over the Patriots. I don't know as far as scoring what's going to be like, but I'm going with the Bills.
I love it. Following that, we're going to go into Sunday, first game, 12 o'clock, Philadelphia versus Tampa Bay. Philadelphia is a very young team, being led by Jalen Hurts. And I think their immaturity and their youth is going to hinder them in the playoffs. I mean, you're talking about going against Tampa Bay, even with all their problems with Antonio Brown, hurt Chris Godwin, and then also their running back core being very hurt. Fournette, not sure if he's going to play. Bernard's already going to be out. And then Ronald Jones, also questionable. But I don't think it's going to matter. I think Tom Brady and playoff Brady is going to come in there, and I think they're going to go ahead and take the lead over Philadelphia. I just think it's going to be too much. I think Slade Jr. is going to give Tom Brady some trouble. He's going to be guarding up on Mike Evans, and he's probably get a pick or so. That'd be nice. But I think at the end of the day, Tom Brady wins this. He's not going to win an opening playoff game. It's just not going to happen.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but I have to be a man of the people, and I gotta go for the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly, and they're gonna fly all over Tampa Bay, regardless what anybody say. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. Hey, I called it when the Colts lost to the Jaguars. I said it, so I'm calling this right now. This might be my big upset of the weekend. I'm just gonna say that. That's all I love it.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's gonna be a good game. Like I said, I think Tampa Bay and them are gonna get it. But Philadelphia, I'm rooting for you, but I just don't think it's happening. All right, going into our following game, we're going into 3:30 game, probably my favorite game of the week. We got 49ers versus Dallas. I think we're going to see the craziest of upset. 49ers is going to take down Dallas. You're hearing it here, first, second, third. It's going to happen. Dallas, we all know, has one of the best wide receiver cores in the NFL, especially after the fallout in Tampa Bay. They have their dual threat running backs with Pollard and Zeke. But I think Nick Bosa is going to give Dak some trouble. I think he's going to get in there. He's going to get some sacks. And the 49ers have just played so well. They've won the last 7 of their 9 games. They defeat Rams last week in a close one. I'm expecting a low-scoring game. I think 49ers, their defense is going to be too much to handle as long as Garoppolo can play the way that he can play but doesn't always play. I'm going 49ers over Dallas.
If Jimmy G can show up and allow this defense to play freely and not constricted, it's going to be off the chain. They're going to win. Yeah. I think the problem with Dallas is not going to be the wide receiver core. What you said is one of the best in the country, which really is. They've been really good most of the season. I think it's going to barrel down to Dak. If they can rattle Dak, this game is all but over. Plain and simple. That number 3 defense for the 49ers, they're going to put some hands on Dak, and Dak's going to be rattled. And they're going to lose. Dallas and AT&T Tatum is going to be like this at the
end. Poor Jerry Jones and America's team.
America's team.
Wish it's been a while since y'all have had a good playoff squad, but I think 49ers do take it. And then we're going to go ahead and fall on over. We're going into the Sunday night game, Pittsburgh versus Chiefs. And, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I really wish Ben would have ended his career at that fairy tale ending that he had in Pittsburgh, where he was able to take the knee, walk off the field, and absorb all those emotions. And I think he's going to just get absolutely obliterated by the Chiefs. Even though the Chiefs are dealing without Clyde Edwards and also a Williams who is injured, I just don't think it's going to be enough. I think, Pittsburgh's defense isn't what it used to be. We all know that. And they are not going to be able to play a close game. I think Patrick Mahomes, Kermit the Frog himself, is going to be able to take this thing away. I think Chiefs are going to go ahead and win this one.
As being a Raiders fan, it's hard to say the Chiefs going to win. It's hard to say that. It's just so difficult.
You throwing up when you said it?
I felt like I wanted to. Like, I know what you're saying is correct. Ben's story would have been great if it ended when it ended. Just like, previous times players have come to the last game. It wasn't a playoff season. They ended it on the last play and it worked out well. It was a great story. Great closing to a book. But Ben's book is not closed just yet. Now, will he make it past the Chiefs? I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Can I vote prediction? Fingers crossed. Let's go. Let's go Steelers.
Crossed. It's a free country. You got that.
I'll say it like this: Steelers, we got you to the playoffs. So go ahead and take them out for us. Just go do that.
We're real fans here. We're gonna root for the fan favorite. Nampi over there loves his Raiders, so he's just asking for a hand-me. Give me a handout. Give me a handout. I'll take it. So going into our last game, probably my most interesting game of the wildcard weekend, we're gonna have Monday 7:15. Cardinals versus Rams. These are two of the teams that were expected, and they were in the top categories as the teams to beat. They were the teams in the NFC that were going to go to the Super Bowl. Who was going to do it? You have the Cardinals led by Kyler Murray, who is young. I know Nampi's not the hugest fan. He loves to scamper around, but he's going to be without Hopkins still. James Conner and Edmonds are both hurt. They're still listed as questionable. Whether or not they're going to play is going to be determined probably tomorrow night. I think Matthew Stafford, hasn't won a single playoff game in his career. He's 0-3 with the Detroit Lions, coming from that organization and then coming to the Rams now and just playing outstanding football, even though he still has this bad habit of being a choke artist like we saw last weekend. Matthew Stafford is going to have to get his head out of his bum and really gather himself together and realize the opportunity that he has to be a Super Bowl contending team. J.J. Watt, who's going to be back from injury for the Cardinals, that's going to be putting some pressure on him. He's going to have to play like the Matt Stafford that we saw earlier on in the year. Recently, the Rams, they've gone 2-5 against playoff opponents. And then on the opposite end, the Cards have lost 4 of the last 5. So it's two teams that are on the downfall. But I think Rams are going to go ahead and come away with this win.
Now, I think this game is probably going to be the ugliest game of the weekend. Just plain and simple.
Okay. I kind of agree.
It's two teams that, like you said, were set to be in playoffs a long time ago. Then they both kind of fell apart towards the middle part of the season. Who knows where their former selves went? And even in this last game this past weekend, the Rams looked terrible in the second half of the game. But, I mean, as far as Monday night's game, I got to go with the Rams. I think Kyler Murray, still young, got plenty of time to get to this level again, which I believe they will next season. But the Rams, I got to give it to them. I just think that's who's going to win this game.
Right, I'm right there with you. I'll tell you what. If any of those teams want to come down to New Orleans, I know some voodoo priestess down here that can try to find themselves, the form of themselves in the beginning of the year. But I'm right there with you, man. I think Rams win a close one, and I'm definitely going to give the lead to the Rams, especially Cards not having DeAndre Hopkins. For now, I think Rams and Stafford, he's going to get his first win in his NFL career. So just to recap, Las Vegas, Cincinnati, you got?
Going with the Raiders.
I got Cincy shutting them down. Joey B. New England, Buffalo.
Going Buffalo.
Let's go Bills. Josh Allen. Philadelphia, Tampa Bay.
Fly, Eagles, fly. We're going with the Philadelphia Eagles.
And I'm going to go with the other team. I don't want to speak their name. Who does? 49ers, Dallas.
Upset City. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers.
And I'm right there with you. I think it's going to be a good upset. Pittsburgh Chiefs.
Even though Chiefs are the much more higher power team, I want the Steelers to win. Let's continue Ben's story. Let's see what happens.
All right, I'm going Chiefs. I think it's not even close. I think Chiefs win handily. And then finally, last but not least, Cardinals Rams.
Got to go with the Rams. This is just the better team at this in this point of the season.
I agree 100%. Rams winning it. And we'll see what happens next round.
All right, you guys. So once again, thank you for checking out the video. My name is Nonfiction. This is Levels. This has been our 2022 NFL playoff prediction. And don't forget, you can catch us tonight with the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills at 7:15. We'll be doing a live stream watch party. So come through, come chill with us, have some fun. Let's talk some good stuff. But once again, thank you so much. Hope you let us know what you think about our predictions. Even though some of mine are off the heart, off the cuff. Levels is more statistically based, which is totally fine. It's okay. but it's all in good. It's all in good fun. So once again, this is Real Fan Sports. Where real fans talk about sports. So my name is Nonfiction. This is Levels, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. We will catch you in the next stream. Peace out, y'all.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.